Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back with another episode. Just trying to be as consistent as I can with this, just give out as much information as I can, because I know there's always somebody out there listening, or someone that's always in need of a little advice, or not even advice, just a different viewpoint on whatever it is, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up? Hope everyone's having a good day. This episode is basically gonna be about how I got started with CrossFit, um, some of my favorite movements. Do I train people? What are the health benefits? And just pretty much why I do CrossFit personally, and why I think it would be good for someone else in my similar situation, even not in my situation. So let's jump right into it. What made me start doing CrossFit? Honestly, I was tired of just being at home and just hanging out with my friends, smoking and shit all the time, and pretty much got tired of that and wanted to change and wanted to see if I could really, like lift weights and stuff. Because back in high school, I never lift weights at all. Like I was not a weightlifter or touch the weights or do anything that had any type of weight involved in it. That was not me. So that was something that I wanted to challenge myself on and just see the different benefits and meet the different people, because I always, you know what I'm saying, I'm a big like social media person, so I always watch stuff and like study it and just really pay attention to it before I jump into it, or before I, you know, actually do it. So yeah, that's how I got started, just watching it on like social media and stuff, and seeing how different people were, you know, just having fun and meeting new people and getting sponsorships and just having fun. Really, meeting new people was something big for me. Um, how does it feel? Honestly, it feels great. I definitely noticed a difference in my body. I'm gaining, like regaining a lot of different feeling and different, um, like little nicks and stuff in my body is just becoming different, and it's making a difference in my health too. I'm a lot healthier than I was before. Like I said, just hanging out and partying all day took a toll. So now I'm really back in, like, I would say good health in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Um, it helps me breathing too, because when I was shot, one of my lungs had collapsed. So that alone is just a challenge in itself, just being able to breathe while I'm doing the workouts and stuff. So that was another challenge. And other than that, overall, it's just good for your health, and just to be out and to be around people that want you to do better and see you do better. So they push you to do better. And that was another reason why I got started. At first, when I did start, I went to 24-hour fitness in, I want to say downtown, but it was, man, the people were so weird. It was just like people were like, I was the only guy in the wheelchair, so it was like, oh man, let's really see what this guy's doing, or like how he does it. And I feel like a couple times people were like a little hesitant because they wanted to help me, but they didn't know how to help, so they just hesitated back and didn't help. Which, when I started CrossFit at SOCF, they were like, man, okay, I would say they didn't know exactly how to help, but they were willing to learn how to help, which was the biggest part. Like, you have to be willing to learn things in order to, be able to know how to do them, or fully understand a person, or what's going on at that time, or how to help in the future. So I thought that was really cool too. And one of my favorite movements, I would say, right now is just maybe a street press. I mean, everyone likes when I do like the rope climbs, but my arms are really long, so I take like 3 pulls just because my arms are super long. So it doesn't, that's like, it's not really one of my favorites, but like it's something that I can do easily. So, but I think like the strict press as the weight gets heavier, that's definitely something that is my favorite movement. And I would say the seated snatch. I love doing the snatches that for some reason, but you know, it all takes practice and work. And you know, why do I think CrossFit is, beneficial? Like I said, man, the health is the biggest part. Just being active for at least 30 minutes to an hour gets the blood flowing, gets your heart pumping, gets your body used to being in an active state and not just sitting around or just always being in a resting mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's it really it's really all about the body and the mind, really. Just because if you get consistent with it, your mind is just gonna be like, okay, we need to do this right now, and we need to do it all the time. That's only if you're consistent. So it helps the mind too. It frees your mind. For me, that's what it does. I hope it does that for everyone else, but I mean, for me, it just frees my mind and gets me out of a slump or anything that I'm going through. I can go to the gym, get a good workout, and then I'm back to like, oh man, okay, I feel good again, and my body's right, and just everything is clicking once I get that good workout in. Would I recommend it to others? Hell yes. I recommend anyone and everyone to just work out. Like, you don't have to do CrossFit. Trust me, you don't have to do CrossFit. You can walk 30 minutes. You can do dumbbell curls. You can do air squats. There's so much you can do that doesn't really involve a gym membership. Like, because I feel like most people are worried about paying the gym membership cost, paying for a trainer, the commute, just all the little things that people think about when joining a gym or wanting to work out. Like, you can do those things at home, although you're not going to have that environment that's pushing you and trying to make you keep going. Because when you work out by yourself, let's be honest, you can do like a couple lifts and then you walk around for like 5-10 minutes, and then you'll be like, okay, yeah, let me do a couple more and then I'm out. So it's always a push and a drive within the community if you're trying to work out with other people, which I think is the best for me. But some people like working out by themselves. They just put their headphones in and go. But for me, that doesn't work. I need that extra push, and people like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So has it changed my life or has it helped? Man, it's changed my life tremendously. It's just helped me move forward with my life and see my full potential and get back to where I was mentally in just that grind mode and always doing something. And this is something that I'm really passionate about and I like it. And the people around me push me to keep going with it, and they see that I'm good, so they want me to do better at it. And through all this, I started my nonprofit just because I told people my idea and they believed in it, and that I ran with it. So, I mean, there's a lot of good benefits that come with CrossFit, like the community of people that you're surrounded by, and just you guys can bounce ideas and things off of each other, and just overall bettering each other every day. So that's one thing I really truly thankful for about it. Um, are some of the workouts harder than others? Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, as for me, it, like I said in one of my other videos, but for me, the hardest part really is when the weight gets heavier. So so my main thing is just focusing on my strength, and because I know I'm an all around good athlete, I can do pull ups and all like core twists and like just things like that are required for the adaptive athlete to do. I can do those movements. It's just once when the weight gets heavy, I start to get a little fatigued faster, and yeah, I start to miss reps and I lose my technique. So I want to get better with that. But I feel like that's the hardest part for me. Do I train people? Right now, I do not have any clients that I'm training, but in the future, and not even in the future, but as of right now and towards the future, I'm really definitely looking into training people one on one or in a group setting, adaptive athletes, not even adaptive athletes, able bodied people too, because just being around the gym, I've noticed like the different movements and like just the different things that people can do that I know that I can show someone how to do even without being able to walk, because you can demonstrate anything really as long as you can like visualize it and show and explain good enough, then you'll be able to do it. But definitely looking into training people more. That's always been a goal of mine since I started my nonprofit, just trying to give back and help people regain as much movement and positivity and get as much out of life as they can. From do I have to change my diet? No. Honestly, my body type is slim, so I think the heaviest I'll ever get is probably like 175, 170, and that's it. I mean, so I can eat whatever I want. I eat all the time. Honestly, I just really don't gain the weight, but like you can see, like my arms and stuff are like cut up and just kind of like toned. So I figured that is my body's way of saying, okay, your diet's working, but you could probably eat a little bit better, and but it is what it is, you know. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Um, Hopefully you guys got a little bit out of this session today, and hopefully, you know, you guys are still listening, telling friends about the no leg power, and just spreading that awareness how we're supposed to be doing. Um, like I said, man, I'm gonna leave you guys with this quote: "We're focused on what you can do, and don't worry about what you can't do. Because if you focus more on what you can't do, then it's gonna take over your life. You're gonna be in a slump all the time." So, yeah, give yourself a pat on the back for the positive things, and reflect. Sometimes reflection is really good. You gotta reflect on where you were, not even 2 years ago. Reflect on where you were 2 days ago, a week ago, months ago. So, I'm gonna leave you with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the session, and yeah, thanks for listening.